What's good with y'all, boys? So I got some groundbreaking information, right? Now I don't have the playbook to demonstrate it, and I'm not familiar of like which playbook is found in, but you guys know what I'm talking about. There's a combo, right? That everybody, that all the quote unquote pros run, right? Where it's a slot out there, like a slot fade route, and it'll be like a street next to it, or a post next to it instead, with a comeback route or a curl route, right? And what it always does, right, it sinks down the outside cornerback, and then you could just pass lead the ball to the outside of either the free safety or the strong safety, right? And you could just pass lead it far and away from them, and it's always six or a big game, right? I'm here to say that's over and done with, right? Reason why, right? If you guys have good safeties, because I know it says Jalen Hawkins on my theme team, 98 speed, 98 excel, 99 zone coverage, right? Play rec is cool, it's 90. But the key thing is this, right? And I have shorts coming soon too to back this up, right? His speed and excel is just so good that it doesn't work. He could catch up to those passes when you're trying to like lead it far and away from him to the outside, to the inside. He catches up. Like look at his eyes right in that picture. He's hawking that ball down like Hawkins, bro. Like he dog, like I played maybe 3, 4 games. All 3, 4 games. It was always at least one of those plays where they would test it out and try Hawkins. 3 out of those 4 times he got a pick. The one time it was a knockdown. Should have been a pick. He knocked it down. I don't know why, but I'm telling you that speed and excel, that route combo is now obsolete if you have him on the full theme team with the crystals, right? And then of course with the playoff promo, that's +5 speed hit different. And then on the other side of him too, right? We got rid of Mike Evans. We got back to Mays because Mike Evans was trash as hell. It was all hype, from playing that event back when Zero Chill was a thing. His car was all hype. You know what I'm saying? It was all hype and all height. He was 6 foot, not it, well, not was. He still is. I think he's 6'4", but his speed was decent. I think he had 94, 96 speed on my team or 94 speed. I think it was 96 speed on my team. His Excel was only 91 speed though, and his play rec was fucking I think 88 play rec. 99 zone he had those, but other than that, his Excel he wasn't catching up to that, and it'll be so many times where people would try that combo. Like I said, the streak or the slot fade with the post and the comeback route or the curl route, and they would just bomb it, lead that thing to the far right side, and for some reason Mike would just never jump for that pass. But he got back to LeMays, that 96 speed, 96 excel, he tracks down that ball and he actually animates too for the pick. He actually animates for the pick, unlike Mike Evans. So we got our 2 mil weeks ago. We laughed and we ran, but back to LeMays. And it's been cool ever since. My safeties, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's been amazing with my safeties. Cornerback Trayvon Diggs, he did hold me in my playoffs. Moss is starting to hold me too. Corners, I don't know, but I'm here to at least like give that breaking news where if you guys were struggling against that formation, that play call, I don't remember what playbook you could do it out of. I think bunch X nasty or something like that, or it was definitely a bunch formation. It was definitely a bunch formation where the pros and wannabe pros just ran that play nonstop. Like I said, now if you got the right speed, the right excel, and decent player height, because Hawkins is 6'1", and then Taylor May 6'3", so we got the height and we got the speed and the excel. They snatching that rock down, or at least knocking it down, one of the two. Also, I do want to talk about the boost, the run boost from the backfield. I have this theory. I feel like it's been proven by Zero Chill what you could possibly do. I'm not gonna test this out because I feel like I need pick artists on my DBs. Like all my DBs have pick artists, like linebackers too. Like I gotta try and get something. You feel me? Bro, because this game is just crazy. But I feel like this. Well, not feel like it was working for Zero Chill. What I was doing for Zero Chill, and this was able to contain that whole boost meta like a lot better actually, to the point where I wasn't even struggling during Zero Chill against that boost meta. But now that the AP melted and is now everything's back to being charged for AP, you can't really have that many abilities on the field and like spread it out. So back when Zero Chill was a thing, right? I had Don. I still have Don on Milton Williams. Then I had also, what was it? Interior threat and then inside stuff. And basically every time it would be like one of those running back drill plays or 0-1 trap play or any kind of like run play up the middle. But what happened was 9 out of 10 times he would get a good shed, and he would meet the running back in the backfield for get the tackle for loss or like maybe like a 1 yard gain, 2 yard gain max, something like that. And then what would happen too was right, my edge rushers left and right. Zadarius Smith, I had gave him um lurk artist. I gave him lurk artist and no outsiders right here, right? I think I no what was it? Yeah, I had gave him no outsiders and lurk artists. Same thing with no, it's pick artists. My fault, pick artists. That's what it was. Same thing with Bosa. And I gave Bosa no outsiders and pick artists as well. Reason why I say pick artists because you guys know by now I run my edge rushes in hard flats just because I feel like there's no point in even blitzing this year. Like y'all see the streams, the vids. People try and blitz me like all game long, every game. Very rarely does it work. Like it might work when I don't expect it, you know, or if I'm trying to like get a certain play off, then it'll work like against that play. But other than that, like blitzes like blitzing, I don't even bother because it don't work. It don't work against me. So I'm not gonna try and run. If I know some shit don't work against me, why would I try running against someone else? Yeah, you feel me? That doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, and what would happen with no outsiders though? At least is right. And they're trying to like boost the outside. This would kick in no outsiders, and again, it would either be like a loss or a very minimum gain. So you guys could probably try to experiment with that, but I feel like that would work. Now I doubt it would be like that effective because knowing this game, like just especially like during the event on All Pro, like there's anything happens in that event. Like anything would happen in that event. But I feel like that will definitely be the move once we get an AP increase, and once AP starts to get discounted like all over again. That you're gonna see more and more guys when they know outsiders with inside stuff and interior threat, and I feel like that'll neutralize the whole boost thing. That could be why they're not gonna patch it because they do know EA Sports does know that at some point it'll just go away naturally. Just like exactly how that whole what's it called? That whole combo on offense with the streak post and the corner route or comeback route. How that shit just got nerfed naturally by itself, just by the players getting better and faster over time. Because that play doesn't work anymore. Like you try that play against someone that has a 50-50 theme with the crystals and then a playoff theme, that's gonna get picked off. It's not gonna work, especially if they have good height at both safeties. It's getting picked off. Like I said, at 98 speed, 98 excel, 99 zone. He's closing on. He's gonna closing on that ball. He's gonna hawk that ball down. Like I've seen it happen over like literally 4 games in a row. Same thing with Tillen Mays. So like I said, just hold on. Defense will get better. Like defense will have help as Madden continues to go on, and once AP starts to get discounted, and once we get another AP increase, I do we should get another AP increase, probably like 20 defense. I think we might cap or add 20 AP on defense, but by that point we should have like a lot more abilities on defense, like this kind of stuff. Like you guys see it right now. Like Hawkins is one AP pick artist in the first bucket, so you know what I'm saying it's definitely it's coming quick. It's coming real quick. So, you know what I'm saying? Just hold on. Like there is hope, there is faith. The events Right now, I'm 4-0 in the events I did crash out on stream. I was just raging a hard body on stream. I had to take a break. Right now, I am 4-0. What I do for the event to try to make it like less stupid is if I get the ball first, my goal on offense is to score within like 30 seconds or less. The reason why I say that is because most players in this event, their goal is to run the ball and get the ball back at halftime so it could, double dip. Reason why I do that is because 9 out of 10 times, let's say, right, I can't stop them from running the ball, right? At least if they score, I'll have, maybe like a minute left or like 40 seconds, 30 seconds to try and like score some points before the halftime to give me like the lead back before, going to halftime. And then from there on out, now it's just, all right, bet, try and get the ball back, from this guy. So that's how I see it. And also how I see it as well, too, is after you get that first pick or first turnover, you gotta just shoot clock. If they know what they're doing in the run game and boosting, you gotta just shoot clock on them, honestly. Because if you don't shoot clock on, like against the runner, it's not gonna be a fun game for you. It's really not. It's really not. Now if he's like passing it, mixing and like mixing it up, then that's different. Then I'll play, like regular straight up. But if it's like for your sake and your mental health, I'm telling you this as a man to man, because this event with this boosting shit is outrageous, especially with 2 minute quarters, is outrageous. If you're playing a runner, if you realize that you're playing a runner that wants to just boost around all day long, you guys just clock him out. If he wants to just boost and throw RPOs all day long, you guys just clock him out. You gotta just clock him out. That's my best advice to you. Try to find a way to get that first turnover, and you guys just clock him out because it's not going to be a good game for you. It's not. But that being said, like yeah, like so far, I only got one event token. I've been getting bounced out my playoffs by boosters lately. Let me see them real quick. The event players. I think Tremaine Edmonds is still at 2.5 or something like that. I know Sep is at 1.1. I think. I want to see the prices real quick. I want to like. I'm not even gonna say my advice. I was gonna say this though. If you had like a Bears team and you had the event player, I would, or a Bills team, I would think about selling that player. But now that I think about it, if they fuck around and win their playoff games, respectfully, that price is gonna increase for that event player. Because it's gonna happen is, I believe next week Tremaine might get a times 2 bucket and then a bucket as well for chemistry where he gets like the entire NFC North chemistry slot. I don't like the fact that that's a thing for part 3 to give, the players that won or teams that won a chemistry slot that gives them the entire division chems. I think that's stupid. What you should just do is just give them just a times 3 bucket instead. Like if you guys didn't know this by now, right? I don't know why you guys didn't know this. I said it in my last video. But the part 1 players, because they went to the divisional round, they now have another bucket for the chems. That's now times 2. That's just times 2 right there. It's just with the dumbass little lock thing. But that's times 2. Um, they should just do it. Just make it times 3 for the championship round instead of giving them like a slot for their whole division. That's dumb as fuck. It's honestly stupid. Just make it times 3. Just keep it simple. Make it times 3. It's literally it. And then they get to the bowl, just make it times 4. It's so simple. It's so simple. But I didn't even see their prices. I started raging about that. It'd be EA Sports doing just the dumbest things that they have no business doing. Just keep the shit simple. It's so crazy to me. But let me see Edmonds' price real quick. Um, I almost think if you have him to keep him, his price, if both teams win, even if just one team wins, Hopefully they both fucking lose. After I'm chatting, I don't really care about the Bears, but hopefully the fuck the Bills. But yeah, if they both win, his price is gonna skyrocket. I'm not gonna lie, 2.3. Yeah, they both win. Even if it's just one win, so his price should skyrocket like again because, like I said, he'll get another chemistry bucket. It'll only be for the Bears though. So let's say the Bears win, right? They beat the Rams, right? What'll happen is he'll get an NFC North bucket, not an AFC East, only NFC North. So it'll be the Packers, Bears, Lions, and Vikings, because that's the current team that he's on, and that's really about. Did Cole Bishop get an update too? I think he should have. He should have. Let me see. Yeah, he got times two now. Yeah, but yeah, that's really it, man. Listen, that event, you might. Odds are you're not gonna win it every single time. Like with me right now, like the zero chill event, I was basically winning that shit like every single time. This shit on Old Pro with the boost, this shit got me fucked up. As long as you get like your event tokens, you feel me? Like you don't gotta win it every single time, but just get your event tokens. That's the gist of it. Like, you get your event tokens. That's literally like a million coins you have right there, just waiting for you to cash in at any point during season 5. Right? So it could be for a playoff player, for the divisional round, wild card, championship round, the Super Bowl. At any part during season 5, you could cash in that event token. How many days? I don't think we have that many days left for season 5. Let me see real quick the objectives. Is it 25 days? Yeah, 25 days left. Damn. Yeah, 25 days left is, god damn. That's a long ass time. That's tough. That's tough. Um, yeah. So you got 25 days for season 5. Again, you can cash in your event tokens season 5. During any promo, and that's about it. Ranked, I am 15 days of ranked bluff. I'm not touching ranked. I'm good on ranked. I'm actually good on ranked. I'm good. Just because by the time these cards come out, they're not gonna be as good as the current cards. Like right now, Andre Johnson, he's just barely good. You know what I'm saying? And then these rank cards that's gonna come out. Um, don't get me wrong, Reek, but like Reek Woolen and Colson Loveland, they look like machines. Not just their top 100, but also like their champion level cards too. He'll be 99 speed on theme teams, 96 speed plus three. I think Colson will be 97 speed or 98 speed. Where's he at? 94, yeah, 97 speed. Like there'll be machines on like full theme teams, but this game is about abilities. It's really about abilities. Does he even get a route tech? Achieve nice in agility. Let me see his agility real quick. Either agility, he can't even get route tech. That shit is crazy. What about tank? 95 trucking. Now I'm just curious at this point. 95 trucking. Where's his trucking at? Guess on offense. Trucking. I don't even see it. I don't think he even gets it. I could be horribly wrong, but I didn't see shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these cars, especially for the playoffs, that like they don't even meet the criteria to even get the discounts. All right, 98 hit power for Enforcer Supreme and 97 zone cuts for deep zone kill. Let's see if he meets either one of those criterias. All right, 98 power. All right, so he'll get the deep zone KO. He gets that. He'll get the deep zone KO. 98 hit power. These are the top 100 cards. I should look at the champion level cards. I should look at those instead. All right, so 96 zone. Does she get the deep zone KO? Damn, he didn't even get that. Wait, am I bugging? Hold on. That's 96. He has 96 zone. I think I'm tripping, right? 96 zone. He needs 97. He didn't even get the deep zone kill on the champion level card. That is so crazy. How about pick guards? Did he get pick guards at least? Achieve 88 catching. He should get 88 catching, right? He gets pick guards at least 1 AP. I doubt he gets Enforcer Supreme. We could look though again. 98 hit power. I didn't see on the last card his hit power. Let me see. Hit power. No, he's not getting that. Same 3 power. He ain't getting that. So he's just like the playoff cards. He can't even get everything discounted. You can't even get everything discounted. So I guess you would go 96 zone. I guess pick guards in one bucket, then mid zone in one bucket. I guess that's what I would do. I would do that. Like, yo, go pick guards one bucket, then mid zone the other bucket. Colson, I don't think he gets anything good like that. Besides maybe Slaughter-O-Matic, 94 short route running, 95. He gets Slaughter-O-Matic. That's probably the best thing he even gets. But yeah, I don't know, man. Just feels like ranked is a waste of time. Can't lie to you. Feel like it's a waste of time. Andre Johnson for not for like 6 million coins. He's not even up on the thing. I don't even see people. I don't even see these cards on teams. I don't even see these cards on teams. That's crazy. Nothing on the ocean block either. But I'm not gonna lie. I am surprised that they're not dropping players with all the team chems. That is one of the reasons why I said that playing might be worthless because you could already get the same positions on every team. Because the way they was dropping players for free throughout the year so far, it was just a ton of players that got every team chem like every season. But I'm not gonna lie, they fooled me this time. They fooled me this time. It's not many players that get every team so far. It's only just been the season 5 players. You know, the Steve Smith, Drake May, Javon Curse, yada yada yada. Other than that, it hasn't been no one else with all the team chem. So these guys might be decent. But again, like if you have the coins, you don't even gotta play him right. You could just buy somebody else, honestly. And not just that, but if you have like a theme team like already full or full enough, like me, where I'm at right now with the theme team, I think we're at 50 Patriots. No, 55 Patriots. We're at 55 Patriots, so it's like getting to 60. I'm gonna get what a +1 tackle, +1 jumping, +1 deep route running. It's really not the end of the world, you know. That extra excel though, the extra excel that you get at I believe it's 50 or 55. The extra excel at 55, that is coming in handy. Like I said, 98 excel, 98 speed on Hawkins, and then 96 and 96 on Tiller Mays. Yeah, that closing speed to go and catch up to, you know what I'm saying? That route combo, yeah, that's crazy. It's something crazy. But yeah, y'all be easy, y'all be safe. So as God bless. That's a quick update, you know. Just to let you guys know that listen, build out your full theme team. You know, and if you can, I know crystals are expensive. The first wave with the Saquon, the Micah, and the PS2, I know they're expensive, but that +1 speed is gonna come in handy for now at least. Um, I'm not sure for the bowl they might go crazy like last year. How they had I think 4 MVP players, and they was just boosting your speed too for your thing team. I'm not sure if they'll go that route again, But as of right now, it's like crystals. You still need crystals. You know, you definitely still need what even that crystals. Like you still need crystals. Can't lie to you. Like that +1 speed is definitely coming in the hand. Saquon is 2 million. I don't get why he's 2 million. I don't understand this shit. I don't get it. 2.4. I don't get why that card is too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get then how come Micah isn't 2 point something mil too? How come like I don't get it. And how come the Redux isn't for PS2 like two? I don't get this shit. This shit crazy to me. But yeah, man, listen, get yourself a full theme team. You know, with the playoffs as well. And listen, your DBs, you ain't gonna get burnt no more over the top with that dumbass Lou route combo. Thing of the past. Most like I said, inside stuff until your threat, edge rushes, no outsiders. That should help you against the boost. Cause during zero chill, it was going crazy against the boost. I'ma holla at y'all.